So here I am in this beautiful urban park and just enjoying my daily exercise. It's reminding me of the beauty of God's creation and just giving me pause to think about coronavirus and how it fits in to the creation that God's made. Don't have an answer for that one. Just stopping to wonder at the beautiful things and feeling a bit in awe actually of the destructive power of some of the parts of God's creation. And then as I go this way, I'm walking along through Knighton Park. This is Knighton Park. Just trying out the video and how it would work to do a prayer walk together but separately, a not together prayer walk. This is the path that everybody walks on normally, and there's just nobody here today, which is a reminder of the times that we're living in. And I, for one, have been appreciating time to myself. I am quite an introvert, and actually it's been quite nice to have a bit more time to myself. I recognise not everybody feels like that, but that's how it's been for me. And then as I go on this walk, I find that there's really messy mud underfoot. There's a part of the walk which is completely churned up. Has been a lot worse with the rain that we had. And in amongst the mud is basically a fairly well trodden path which shows that people have found their way through it all. It's reminding me that actually I can't see anybody now, but there obviously have been people here. And those people have found their way through this mess. So that gives me some hope that actually people will find their way through the very uncertain terrain all around us. Over here there's some beautiful little attempts at growing trees. Don't know how they're getting on. But it reminds me of the care people are taking with the future and planting stuff for the future and believing that there will be a future after all this at some point, however different it might feel for a while. And then lastly, I'm going to show you this tree. There's absolutely no birds in it now, but I've been watching bullfinches, great tits, long-tailed tits, blue tits, pigeons, blackbirds, and it reminds me of the fact that God in Jesus told us not to be anxious, because even the birds don't have to worry. And I'm going to just stop and rest my back up against this tree. I've been getting backache, I think, because of all the computers that I've been sitting at, or rather the hours and hours I've been sitting at my one computer. So just resting up against this tree trunk and reminding myself to go back to Jesus Christ. I love the image of Jesus Christ, the apple tree from that Christmas carol, and the solidness and the straightness of this tree trunk reminds me that I can always come back and reorganise my posture, get my posture back by returning to God in my prayers and my thoughts. So I'm giving thanks for so many beautiful things today. I don't know whether you'd like to join me by taking a prayer walk when you go for your exercise. Perhaps you could record it for us too and give us a little, we could collect a little library of prayer walks. And if you want to tell us where the walk was, We could even do it individually on our prayer walk ourselves when we live in the same area as somebody. One last thing, I think that's the second time I've said the last thing, but one last thing is just that this morning, talking to the district missioners community, people doing work like mine, we were debating having spaces in our communities near where people have to go anyway, near the supermarket, possibly, depending on where you are, and just building little cairns, little places that we can add our own little stones to show that we've been there. And then, without actually being together, we can know that we are together in God's love. So I hope you've enjoyed my little prayer walk with me, and it's my first attempt. I'll have another go another day. Okay, love to you all out there. Remember, God loves you. Bye.